Howdy doody do, motherfuckers. How are you? I told you I'd be back with more consistent videos, and I got some shazazz for you. I'm trying to clean out my language because YouTube, I need my money. I need I need my money. Um, but the name of today's video is "You're the Main Character." You are the main character in your life. Like, make it make sense to me how you're not the main character in your life and you're in every single scene of your life. Even if you're not in the spotlight, you're in every single scene. You are the only person that is with you 100% of the time. You get camera time 100% of the time, every time. So it doesn't really make any sense for you, for the rhetoric to be, you're not the main character. The world doesn't revolve around you. But what you perceive does revolve around you 100%. Even if, like, if you decided to go to a remote place and throw your phone into the ocean or into a big cave or feed it to a bear or whatever, you're not going to have any idea what's going on in the outside world or what's going on away on the other side of the world, because you are in the present, if that makes any sense. So I got another thing to say about that situation, that, that's how I see things. You are the main character. If you're not the main character, I feel as if a narcissist is trying to convince you that they're the main character, that you're supposed to focus more of your energy on something outside of yourself than you are supposed to focus that energy within yourself. Now, I'm not saying other people aren't important. Clearly, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you can't. Perfect example. If a plane is crashing right now, what do they say? Put your mask on, then put the mask on of the person next to you. So if you're not right, nothing is gonna go right. So yeah, I feel like that's a narcissistic. I feel like society. How can I put this? I feel as if whoever came up with that idea, or the way it's played out now, whoever coined the way it should be played out now, whoever started that movement of focus on everything outside of yourself, that motherfucker is a narcissist, and you can't tell me otherwise. Because there's no reason that I should walk up to you and you look at me and be like, oh, that's the main character. But that's the way 99.9% of people go throughout this life. They go through this life, oh yeah, of course they're going to get it. Oh yeah, of course, whatever. Of course they did this. Of course they did that. Nah, motherfucker, it should be, of course I can do this or I can do that because I'm the main character. Like, look, I feel like it's a false humbleness whenever it comes to majority of people. It's a false humbleness of like, I'm gonna play like I'm not that important. I'm gonna play like, yeah, like I'm not that important, or that I don't like receiving or reaping what I've sown. Even if you put in good seeds, like it's very strange to me. And I know it might sound narcissistic to some people to say that I'm the main character. Like, I believe I'm the main character. But you should believe you're the main character as well, bro. Like, if your life started spiraling right now, let's say I stopped recording and my life started spiraling and I died next week, you would have no clue unless you're like searching. The story continues. But if you die, your story ends. You're the main character of your fucking movie. You're the main character of your story. Like, I don't know what other way and shape form I can put that. I don't give a fuck if it sounds narcissistic. If it sounds narcissistic, I don't think you're quite there. Because what I'm saying is, I bet you've heard the phrase energy flows where attention goes, or energy goes energy flows where attention goes. I might be butchering that. But essentially, we've cultivated a society where we all are sharing our attention with a select few amount of people. We are giving our attention, our energy to a select few amount of people, aka making them the main character, as opposed to you stop focusing on what they got going on and watering your own grass. I never gave a fuck about what Kim Kardashian is doing on a Saturday afternoon. I have never in my life thought, what is Lil Wayne doing right now? I've never in my life thought, I don't really think about other people outside of what I have going on. But I'll be the first person to drop something and go help. If you bring something to my attention, yo, this happened, like, everybody around me know I'm pulling up and go help, to go help, assist if I can. But if that's not going on, I'm not really worried about shit else besides what I have going on. Because eventually, once what I got going on grows to a certain extent, it's going to feed everybody around me. It's going to go to my family. It's going to keep growing. It goes to the community. It's going to keep growing. It's going to go to my state. Keep growing national. Keep growing international. Like, so why would I stop watering this plant that I see so much potential in, not only for myself, but for the world? Why would I stop watering this plant to focus on what they got going on? I don't even know what they got going on. They're keeping up with the Kardashians. The Kardashians are probably the most documented people ever. Everything they do is on camera, right? You don't even know what's going on in their real life. That shit is TV. We have no idea what's going on in their real lives, but that energy is still going towards them. Like, I'm extremely lucky to be an artist because I've had to do the work with my ego and realizing that ego isn't a bad thing. That's why ego is here. There's nothing inherently evil or bad about ego. It can be used for bad if it's leading, and it can be used as an instrument, which is what it is. The ego is an illusion. I got too deep. My bad. I love y'all guys. You know what I'm saying? I be getting too deep sometimes. But yeah, you're the main fucking character of your life. If you fell off a cliff, your closest family members will care, but the rest of the world, you're not the main character for nobody else but yourself. So do not neglect yourself. Because if you're neglecting yourself, ain't nobody gonna come save your ass. Ain't nobody gonna come save your ass if you neglect yourself. I mean, if you're pretty with a fat ass, maybe a couple simps will try to come save you. But they can't give you what you need, because what you need is internal. Can I get a ooh? Ooh, because that shit was a bar off the brain. But yeah, you're the main character in your life. That's another thing. Like, don't get carried away with this, with thinking that you're more important than anybody else, because that's not the case. Like, there's 8 billion people in the world. There's 8 billion movies being created right now. 8 billion movies, averaging 81 years. You just happen to be the main character in your movie. If anybody else is the main character in your movie, you focusing on what other people got going on more than you focus on what you got going on. You're more concerned about helping somebody before you've helped yourself. You're sinning against yourself, which I personally believe is the only sin that you can commit. Because even at an extreme level, me going out and doing something bad as sinning against myself, because I just set myself up for karma to come and get me. So Only sin you could commit against yourself is neglecting yourself. Neglecting yourself, neglecting the things that you need, neglecting your heart's desires to go after whatever you want out of fear. The main character might be afraid of some shit. We see this in all the movies. The main character might be afraid of some shit in the beginning. By the end of that movie, that motherfucker's conquered it. I had somebody tell me recently, whatever makes you nervous, whatever makes you fearful, go after it or go towards it. And eventually, kind of, that nervousness turns into excitement. You're like, oh, okay, I could get jiggy with this. Because you realize you're the main character. You got superpowers, nigga. You got superpowers, shawty. Whatever you working towards, keep working towards it. It's gonna be obstacles in the way. But the main character in the movies always get over the obstacles. You're the main character. You always see it through. Every situation that you thought was gonna knock you out, you saw it through, right? You're here watching this video, which is pretty fucking gnarly to me, don't you think? Like, I made this in a house in Texas at like 12 at night. And you might be seeing this 10 years down the line. That shit is insane to me. But yeah, bro. Like, or yeah, sis, whatever. Don't make nobody else the main character in your movie. Because you're getting finessed out of your energy and you're getting finessed out of your potential. Hey, I love you motherfuckers. Go get it. Come back with it. Stay with it so you don't gotta get ready.